Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to quickly progress through the War Thunder tech trees in general and how to ease the grind. Uh, and obviously, I'm going to start by saying that getting a premium account really helps. Mine just expired yesterday, but the amount of time that I would generally require to go ahead and research the entire tech tree, that gets greatly reduced if I get a premium account. And I know you're going to say that, hey, we are looking for a free method, and I'm going to talk about that in the rest of the video. But uh, as I said, the premium account really helps you out, and the best way or the best time to get a premium account is during a sale. So I got mine for around $20 for 3 months. So that really helped me research across all the trees, and I would always suggest having premium account over, let's say, a premium vehicle, because that premium vehicle is only going to help you out in your air or ground tree of that particular nation. So, for example, if I get the MiG-23 ML, it's only going to help me with the Soviet air tree. It's not going to help me even with the Soviet ground tree. So, if I want a vehicle to speed up my ground research, then I'll have to get a tank of that said nation. So, when you get a premium vehicle, not only is it expensive, uh, even on sale, it's going to cost you around 30 to 40 bucks. And then it's only going to help you progress through the tanks or the aircraft of the said nation. But with premium account, you can basically, it works for everything. So you could maybe go ahead and research Sweden, for example, or Britain, or nations that you don't even mean. So uh, that with that being said, getting a premium account really helps. Try to get it during the discount periods. They are usually in December or June, and that's about the time I got mine. You can get it for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, depending on how much you want to spend. For me, I just wanted to have a look at how uh, good the premium account was, and after 3 months of use, I think it's really worth it. But keeping that aside, now I want to get into how do we grind War Thunder tech trees with just the free account. So I don't have a premium account at the moment as of now, and I'm going to use the Soviet tree for example, which I actually main, and then I'll talk about Germany and USA as well, because these are the trees that a lot of people would be trying to main, just to maybe to get to the top tier. So basically, when we talk about the grind, first of all, why do you want to grind? So for a lot of people, it's basically to get your latest vehicles. So it could be your F-15 or F-16 or F-14s, or maybe the Abrams. Same with Germany. Now Germany, obviously the Leopard 2 series are really what a lot of people want to play with. Uh, but when it comes to aviation, German aviation, as far as top tier, nothing much to offer. I think the same motive is with people playing USSR or Russia. You want to play the Su-27 or the MiG-29, or you want the T-80 BVM or the T-90 M, or the Panzer, for example. And the same thing with people who main Britain. You want to play the Challengers, or you basically want to. Again, Britain top tier is pretty much lackluster. You have a few good planes. For the GR7 Harrier is good, the Sea Harrier FA2. But apart from that, I mean, we even have the Gripen, which is the South African one. But obviously, if you really want to play the Gripen, you can look at Sweden, because Sweden has a really good mix of uh, top tier planes, and then they obviously have their own modified Leopards, which are the STRV 122B, and then you also get the Leo 2A6 with the Finnish subtech tree. So the whole point of saying this is, what is your motive? Why do you want to grind? And the answer for a lot of people is to get to your top tier vehicles. Now, but that's not the case for like a lot of other players as well. War Thunder primarily started as a World War One slash World War Two, mainly World War Two game. So if your goal is to basically play these World War Two or maybe even like the Cold War era tanks or planes, then uh, you don't really need a premium vehicle or a premium account for that matter. You just need to go ahead and, for example, let's look at Russia, for example, or Soviet Union. Uh, T-44 or maybe T-54 is what you would want ideally. Maybe the IS-4, but I think even all of this is too much. The real sweet spot that I would say is the 5.7 to 6.7 BR. You get to play with the IS-2s, the T-44s, and then all the World War II vehicles. Obviously, if you look, there is the PT-76B, which is a Cold War vehicle. So it's not like if you're just playing up till rank 4, you're not going to experience Cold War tanks. You're going to experience late war like the T-44 or the PT-76 or the ASU-57 alongside all of these World War vehicles. And let's look at Germany. Let me just quickly show you the German progression. That's again the sweet spot. You get to play with the King Tigers. You also have some heat slingers like the M109Gs. But everything above that is really not what you want to do, because maybe you could go till the Leo 1. But yeah, the 6.7 battle rating is like literally the sweet spot, and pretty much the same thing for USA as well. Look at this, you get the American T-34, even the T-92, the Bulldog, and then over here you get a lot of fun vehicles. You obviously get your Shermans, the Jumbos, M18, which is another really, really fun vehicle to play with. So my point is, if you are trying to just play World War II or late war tanks, 6.7 is the sweet spot. And then that's pretty much what you want to do. I could basically just say this for like every other nation out there. If you look at Britain, again 6.3, you get the Centurion as well, but then you also get to play with all the other actual World War II vehicles. So if you want to grind up till here, you can do something like what I did with USSR. I just basically grinded everything out here. If you look at my aviation tech tree, you can see that up till at least rank 2 I've got everything grinded out. But this is where the crux the basic idea comes in, and I'll just show you my US tree, for example. You don't really have to grind everything in the said BR, alright, or in the said rank. So I did the mistake of basically trying to grind everything that is out there. Some exceptions were added later, but yeah, if you look at this, it's probably very easy to grind, but once you start going up to rank 4 and rank 5, you realize that the grind is a pain in the ass, especially without a premium account. So every rank progression, there's a requirement. Let me show you with the USSR air tree, for example. So currently with the air tree, I'm currently at rank 6, alright, and to progress to rank 7, I need 4 more vehicles of rank 6. So do I need to really grind like every line that there is? No, not really. I just need to grind the lines that are going to help me in the grind. So I did the attacker line and the bomber line and one fighter line. I skipped completely the Su-27 line and the Yak line. So a lot of people are going to say, hey, I'm doing this to, you know, play the Su-27. So you could probably go ahead and skip the MiG line and then do the Sukhoi line. But for me, I just wanted to get the MiG-21 because I'm Indian. So, you know, that's why I started playing War Thunder, I don't know how many years ago. My point here is, you don't have to grind all of these lines. Only grind like 3 lines, and then look at rank 6. Look at rank 7, sorry. You need 4 more vehicles of rank 6, right? So I can get these vehicles, MiG-21, MiG-23, Su-25, MiG-27M. So once I have these 4 vehicles, MiG-21, MiG-23, Su-25 and MiG-27, I basically have rank 7 unlocked for me, without even having the need to research the Sukhoi line or the Yak line. And this is basically true for like everything out there. Look at US Army tree for me basically. I haven't really done the M40 or the M60 line, and I want to get to the Abrams, right? So what do? I basically can grind this line, and this line, and then so look at rank 8. Rank 8 requires 4 vehicles of rank 7. So what can I do? I can do LAVAD, XM975, M1 Abrams, and then the M1A1. So I don't really have to even grind the Bradley or the M1128 Striker. I can just go ahead and get the Legacy Abrams, the M1A1, the LAV, the XM975, and then there it is, the uh, the M1A2 and the SEP V2 and the ADATs. It's unlocked for me. So the whole point is you don't really have to do, again with the aviation line as well. Look at this. I only have grinded these two lines and the bomber line. So this is the Air Force line, which is basically, if you look at the bottom, it's the F-15 line. So I can get to F-15, and this is the Navy line. So I can get to the F-14. I haven't really started grinding the F-16 line or the Harrier line. And that is basically all I need. So let's look at this. This is rank 7. How many vehicles do I need of rank 6? I need 4 more. So what can I do? I can grind the F3H, I can grind the F8U, the F100D, and the F86F2. And that is pretty much it. I can go ahead and unlock all of these, and then I already have grinded the B57, so there's no vehicle here yet unless they decide to add it in an update. But anyways, if I look at rank 8 now, I basically need 5 vehicles. So what 5 vehicles can I go for? I can go for the F4C Phantom, the F4E Phantom 2, and then the F8E, the F4J Phantom, and then the F105D. I don't even have to get to the Aardvark. I can just grind these 5 vehicles, and then my F15 and F14 and all of these vehicles in rank 8 will be unlocked for me. So the whole point is, don't grind like every line out there. I think this is pretty obvious. I just wanted to share this with you guys because this basically is for every nation out there, and it's for ground forces and aviation as well. Look at how I've grinded the German ground tree. I haven't done the SPAA line and the tank destroyer line. I just went with the light tanks, the heavy tanks, and the regular medium tanks. And even over here, I'm not really grinding the M48 line, and I can still get to the Leo 2. So this is pretty much it. 2 pointers that I want to just sum up the videos with is try to get a premium account for as cheap as $20 during the discount season, and then don't grind the entire tech tree. Just go ahead with some of maybe like 3 lines, and you can skip 2 of them, and you can maybe do them later if you really are a fan of SPAs. It totally depends on the nation you're playing and what you really want to do. Just for example, the US aviation tree, if you really want to play with like F-16s, you could probably skip the Navy line and then do the F-16 line. But like I said, we need 4 vehicles, right? So that's the reason why I started doing this line. This was the condition for rank 4 as well. So I needed like 6 vehicles to get into rank 5. So I did the bomber line, which is the B-29 and B-17, and then I did the P-51D, P-51H, F4U late, and the F8F. And that basically got me all the way to rank 6 without even having to like grind the attacker line or the F-16 line. So that's pretty much it from my end. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, please go ahead and subscribe. I guess the subscriptions would really help me out, and I'll try to make more War Thunder content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.